What's up? Morning. I just got here and it is a little bit chilly. Hopefully everybody's having a good Saturday so far. That wind is what's going to kill me today. I'm throwing chatterbait still. I want to start that. And there's literally ice. I don't know if y'all see it or not. Probably not. But there's ice along the edge of this pond. Nope. Another grass line I hit. Yeah, there's going to be a south wind blowing today. And whenever I woke up this morning, it was like 10 degrees outside. I said, nope. And almost went back to bed. And I gave it a little bit of time to warm up some before I decided to go ahead and come out here. Yeah, it's medium heavy, 7 foot. Seven foot medium heavy. I got a quantum reel on. This is my cheaper rod that I've got out right now. I have to adjust a reel today while I'm out here to probably toward the end of my live. I have a new reel that I need to adjust the tension and all that stuff on, so we'll do that a little bit later. Feels like I'm hitting a grass line still, which most of the grass lines should be dying out by now, I would think. But yeah, that south wind is going to keep me a little bit chilly. I made sure to bundle up today, that's for sure. Before long, I'll be throwing a freaking jerkbait the way this water looks. And cold. Falling that water now and be in some serious trouble. Yeah, the wind blowing out the south, I thought it was. So tomorrow, I don't know if I'll go fishing tomorrow or not. I just wanted to try that little shallow little thing right there. Because the 18th was my wife's birthday, and she wants to do all of that stuff today since I'm off. So we got to do the whole birthday thing this afternoon. Good morning from Florida this morning. You're probably a whole lot warmer than I am. And the water's deep. That water's deep. I wish I was in Florida right about now. Fishing. Wouldn't have to wear 4 layers of clothes to keep from wearing a coat. Appreciate you for sharing the live this morning. Oh, that's grass. But yeah, it's a little bit nipply out here today. I seen some people hunting while I was getting ready till I go live today and said, man, I should be deer hunting. But I just don't have the time to deer hunt. It takes too much time. With work and everything, I just can't do it. Oh, where's those big ones at this morning? And we'll chase a chatterbait along the bottom. It's in the 30s in Georgia. Yeah, it's in the. Well, when I went by the bank this morning, it said 20. My phone said 10 when I woke up. And I said, well, it's a dang if I do, a dang if I don't situation. So I've been waiting all week to go fishing, thinking that'd be at least in the 20s or upper 20s. And nope, 10 degrees. It's only 50 in Florida. 50's better than 20, man. I'm telling you, it's a little bit cold out here this morning. Made sure I bundled up, pulled the long johns out. I've done that last fishing trip though. Pulled the long johns out. 2 extra long sleeve shirts on. My gloves, because my wife bought them last time we went to the academy. She was nice enough to buy them for me for Christmas and let me have them early. Because I told her last time my hands just completely froze. So she got me some new gloves because the other ones after 2 years wore out. And and I think 2 pairs of socks on. So I'm not going to get too cold unless that wind starts blowing out of the north. Then I'm going to freeze to death. Right now it's blowing out of the south, so it's hitting my back instead of hitting my face. But yeah, if it was hitting my face, it'd be a whole different story. Appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out this morning. I don't know how long we'll be live today. Probably 2 hours is what I'm planning on. Like I said, we have to do the whole birthday thing today. Which her birthday was Thursday, whenever the 18th was. That's when her birthday was. I went ahead and gave her birthday gifts and stuff like that. But our daughter wants to make a cake and all that good stuff. And I said, well, crap. We can do it on Sunday because I have to change tires on Sunday. Sunday afternoon, I have to rotate tires on the car, which is not going to be fun, but it's got to be done. Before winter gets here, I actually need to go buy a couple new ones. I bought 4 new tires last year, had the front end lined and all that good stuff, and the tires are just junk. For some reason, it's not working. That's grass. We still have a grassy bottom, that's for sure. And that grass might not leave this year. I don't know if y'all can see the ice around the water or not. There's ice around my water. But I may not be able to cast with that wind very well. Oh yeah, when I turn toward the south, that wind gets me straight in the face. So how's everybody's Saturday going? Hopefully good. Probably should have brought a freaking jerkbait today. As clear as that water is. That water is damn near crystal clear. It is crystal clear, to tell you the truth. It is clear. We'll fish down this bank and then fish back up. Whenever I adjust I have a spinnerbait on the other rod, a green one, 3/8 ounce, I think it is. I'll fish it down the bank too. Maybe fishing's too fast, to tell you the truth. Fish may have slowed down and said, screw it. They may have slowed down and said, we're just going to hang around. But it's supposed to warm back up into the 50s next week. This cold front should be gone by next week, and we should be back on track for what we usually are this time of year. And that's in the 50s. So it's not going to stay. It's just this week. But yeah, I've got a lot of grass on my bait here. In the 50s. Actually, I think it's going to drop down to 14 tomorrow in the morning, and then get back up into the 50s starting Monday or Tuesday, and rain. No snow though, just rain. I'm going to be quiet for a minute and think and fish. Yeah, I had to pull my stock cap out this morning. All that good stuff. I was like, man, I know it's going to be cold. And I kept second guessing myself whether I wanted to come out today or not. I said, you know what? Might as well. Been waiting all week. If you've been waiting all week to do it, might as well do it. I almost decided to go live from the house and just said we'd sit there and drink coffee and watch TV, but nah. That thought didn't last very long. Hopefully we'll catch some fish today. I don't know if we will or not. We might. Like I said, that water is like really deep still. Which, I mean, it's going to be. I'll be glad once spring gets here and it just fills this water back up. Hopefully to the way it was. Oh yeah, my fingers are numb. Just a little cold. Now that I start moving around and try to feel around, I can start to feel the tips of my fingers going numb. That's cool, no worries. And I came out here day before yesterday. No, not this pond, the other pond, the little pond, and I found out where all of the deer tracks were coming from. I've seen 4 does out there at the little pond, getting something to drink right before the sun went down. That's where, because I knew that they were there. There's deer prints here too, but I don't remember a deer coming up this close to the bank over on this side next to the buildings, unless it's doing it late at night or at night. Come on, come out of that grass. All right, I'm moving on down. Oh. I'm surprised my wife didn't say, "You're nuts." That would work, actually. Throw a stick of dynamite. I've always thought about doing that. Not here, but other places. I just wanted to see what it would actually do. Which I know what it would do, but there's a pond that I could do that at. I don't know. There's a lot of small fish in there, I think. I really don't know. That would be cool, though. Too bad it's illegal. Can't do it. At least I think it is. I hear a train. Usually you don't hear the trains all the way out here. I have a feeling those bass have slowed down to where they're barely moving. I don't know how cold this water is, actually. I wouldn't think it'd be that cold that fast, but I don't know. It's been down below 20 for the past week, so I have a feeling it's cooled off quite a bit. Just don't know how much. That is the question. That's grass. That is the question. How much has the water cooled off? That looks like raccoon tracks or possum tracks right there, or something. Not a possum, but raccoon, or that could be beaver tracks, I guess. I would be happy with just one fish for today. I'll just tell you that right now. If we only caught one, I'd be happy with it, if that even happens. Come around this little mud right here. I ain't trying to get in no frozen ground more than what I have to. I'm still throwing a chatterbait this week. Next week, I don't know what I'll be throwing, because like I said, it's going to be warm back up to the 50s. The water's still going to be cold, but I don't know how cold. Everything's spawned out, all that good stuff. Appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out this morning. I was looking to see if my bait was working right. You can see how water that, I don't know if you can or not, but let's see. Yeah, you can see how clear that water is. It's clear. Doesn't feel like, and I had that problem last time too. It didn't feel like my chatterbait was, like the blade was moving. Usually you can feel it, and it's moving. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Unless it was just moving right whenever I jerked it a minute ago. But this newer one that I bought, 2 weeks ago or somewhere in there, just doesn't feel like it's running right for some reason. Ooh, yep, there's that wind, that south breeze, and that south breeze is cold. That's grass. It is cold, and there's ice along the pond. I should have put that into. Oh, come on now. I'll show you what I'm throwing here in a second. I want to do it right now, actually. I'm still throwing a baby bass with the chatterbait. My hands are cold. There you go. That's what I'm throwing for right now. Because the water's so clear, I want to throw something that's got white. I almost threw black and said, no, I'm not going to switch up and throw black now. That water is too freaking clear. Okay. So we'll see what happens as far as that goes. If the breeze gets too bad on me and I get too cold, I'm going to be going home. I'm not going to lie. But right now we're okay. Oh yeah, that grass line's gone. We can start throwing, not today probably, but next time I come out, it'd be time to start throwing freaking crankbaits. The grass line's pretty much gone. Man, oh man. And I wasn't anticipating catching a whole lot of anything today anyway, so I wasn't going to get my hopes up too much. If we do, that's cool, and if we don't, then that's okay too. It's just more or less to get out of the house, because I've been planning this all week, and I was hoping that it warmed up, but it didn't warm up the way I wanted it to. So I was like, man, that sucks. So it is what it is. Can't control that part. I've got a spinnerbait too on the other one. I've got my Lew's Classic that I bought a couple days ago, and I'm gonna throw it here in a little bit. It's why I'm fishing the chatterbait rather fast, for me at least. See how much water we can cover, and as long as that wind doesn't pick up on me too much, I'll be okay. 'Cause that wind is cold. Not hitting my back yet. And there's still a little bit of a grass line. I'm in it right now. Alright, fish. I've been here for a good 15-20 minutes. Where you at? Where you at, fish? You gotta be deep or something. It's not too bad out today. I should be squirrel hunting is what I should be doing. If I was squirrel hunting, I probably wouldn't even see a squirrel. I don't even hear any this morning. Usually you can hear them barking in the distance in the trees this time of day, but I can't even hear any squirrels this morning. Like I said before, I can't deer hunt because time just doesn't let me as far as work goes. I'm always on call. You never know when I'm going to have to go to work. So I don't even attempt to try. Man, that grass is insane. That's not a squirrel, that's a freaking crow. 82 people up in here, and y'all are more than welcome to interact in the chat. I have no problems with that. Of course, that's what this is, interactive chat. Y'all are more than welcome to say hello, what's up, ask questions, let me know how your day's going, if you're fishing or not, if you're hunting, if you're, all that good stuff. While I'm sitting here not catching any fish, it kind of helps the time go by a little bit faster. What is that? Is that a fish or is that grass? That's a fish. That's a nice sized fish. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Don't you do it. Oh, we're either hung up. Nope, we're not hung up. He's pulling back. I gotta pull him to the grass. We've got a nice size. Did he get off? Oh, he got off, son of a bitch. Yep, I'm gonna cuss. My bad. Oh, man. That sucked. I couldn't pull him to the grass line. He'd dug his nose in. What's up? How's it going? That fish dug its nose into that grass line. I couldn't pull it out of the grass line. I didn't want to pull too hard because I could feel the weight on it. Okay, so that's the first fish that I missed today. Hopefully you're having a good day. I see you down there. Hello. That's the first fish I missed today. We'll cast right back out there too. Appreciate the wishing bottles. Yeah, I had that fish and it got me up in that grass. There's a grass line about 15-20 foot out, and he buried his nose, dug in, and I couldn't get him out. I tried, it just wouldn't come out. That was the first fish that I missed today. I hooked him. I felt him, so that can either be a good sign or a bad sign. There's a grass line. You're at work today? Yeah. I'm off today and tomorrow. I worked Monday through Friday this week. So I'm off today and tomorrow. And next week I'm off on Thursday. It's going to be 54 degrees out on Thursday, so we'll be fishing Thursday for sure. J Bass, appreciate it. J Bass 2020, I appreciate you. But yeah, we hooked that bass and I couldn't get out freaking grass line. Man, that may be the only one we get today too. I'm not going to say that too much. That wind's picked up. As long as it's not blowing in my face, I'm okay. That wind is cold on my back though, man. Appreciate you, man. Man, I wish I could have got that bass out of that grass line. He felt heavy. And I've lost 2 in that spot this year because of the stupid grass. And he just dug down. He dug in. Still got me thinking about it. I'll probably think about the rest of the trip. I'm in the shade now. My fingers are cold. Drive a mixer, so it's a 6-day job. Next week. Yeah, that's cool. I work in healthcare, so mine is a 4 on or whatever, 2 off days, and then work 6 and off 2 with 2 12-hour shifts. I pulled 3 12-hour shifts next week. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They're all 3 12-hour shifts. And let's see, probably about 8 hours of those are sitting and watching TV. To tell you the truth, because the clients, people that I take care of at a certain time during the day, that's all they're doing. So when that's all they're doing, that's all we're doing. I'm in Illinois, Southern Illinois, actually, to be exact. At a work pond. Man, I can't believe that bass dug into that grass line like that. Actually, I can believe it too. And there's, like I said, there's ice around the pond. Just, I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Yeah, like right here. Yeah, you can't see it. I'll just shut up talking about ice because you can't even see it. But yeah, there's some ice out there. Where I live in Southern Illinois. I think I answered that already. I'm not sure. The coldness is, like I said, glad it's hitting my back and not my front. If it was hitting my face, I wouldn't even be going live today. I've been sitting in the house drinking some coffee and doing absolutely nothing. I'm in the shade right now, so it's a lot colder in the shade, believe it or not, than what it is in the sun. So I ain't gonna stay in the shade very long. Can't just be that one today. Actually, it probably can be. Not gonna lie. It can be that one, and that's it. See, there was not even a breeze blowing whenever I came out here from the house, and I was trying to debate on whether I was gonna go live, fish the small pond across the street from the house and take a chance of not catching anything, or come out here and take a chance of catching something. And then the wind starts blowing, which I think it's supposed to anyway. This time of day, or this time during the day, we're going to get out of the shade back into this sunlight where my fingers can warm up just a little bit. I don't have regular gloves on, of course. I have my fingerless gloves on. Last time I came out here, I didn't have any on, and my hands froze. And I do mean froze. I was like, me and my wife, we went to Cape, went over to Missouri to get her hair cut, and she'd done some Christmas shopping. We ended up going to Academy, and I was looking around. She said, "You got $20?" I said, "Yeah, that's fine. $20. I'll spend $20 real quick." I never do that. Whenever she says that I can do it, I usually take my own money, but and buy what I need. She said, I'll buy it for $20. It's okay. So she bought me a bunch of weights, a bunch of hooks, and then I mentioned something about gloves, and I went and looked at them. She said, well, go ahead and get them. I said, well, if I get them now, I'm going to have them, because if I go fishing anymore this year, it's going to be cold. And she said I can go ahead and get them. She almost bought me 2 pair. I said, no, I just need one. One's enough. They'll last me a good 2 years or so, hopefully. That's cool. Resin flounder. I don't have any salt water around me. It's all freshwater, freshwater ponds and stuff like that. I'm landlocked. I'm in southern Illinois, so I don't have any fresh or salt water anywhere. I don't think. Nope. I'll kind of move rather quickly, I think, today. It's cold. I'm not gonna lie. It's cold. Good morning, man. Listen, I hooked a fish earlier on this chatterbait up, and it dug down into the weed line, but I couldn't pull it out. It was a heavy fish too, and I couldn't pull it out because there's the weed line right along this bank, right in here. Yeah, right about there where I'm at right now. And I went to pull it out, and I tried to fight it, and I didn't want to horse it in, but at the same time I gave it time to dig down, and when it dug down to the grass I couldn't pull it out. And I've got 10-pound big game test line, tri-line on me. I could have horsed it, but decided I better not try it. Appreciate the likes, y'all. Ooh, my hands are cold. I'm not gonna lie when I say my hands are cold. Well, the wind picked that bait up and carried it. I'm still reliving that fish. Maybe we'll get another one here in a little bit. I don't know. You never know. Hopefully everybody's having a good Saturday. Whenever I get home today, I'm going to watch TV and do absolutely nothing. Drink coffee, I think, is what I'm going to do. I got to take this grass off here. And that's what my plan is for today. Now, it can change in a heartbeat. We're down into the deep, deep water now, and it doesn't even look like it. About 15-20 foot off of the bank right there, off that grass line, it really drops down. That's grass. See, the problem is that's where those fish are hiding at right now. They're in the grass. They're not searching the way that I am. What that was? Heard someone jumping. Yeah, I hear you. It's where I'd like to be right about now, to tell you the truth. It's just, like I said, it's around 20 degrees here with the wind chill, probably down to 15. And I'm out here fishing. Hey, gotta do something. I'll see you down there. Appreciate the follow. More grass, I think. Felt like grass earlier too, but like I said, that fish dug his nose in the grass, and I couldn't get him out. And that's why I'm fishing on the bottom of this pond still. It's nothing but a whole bunch of junk. That's that weed line that I was talking about. Whew. I'm gonna have to get me some freaking... Well, I'm glad it warms up next week. I was gonna say I was going to have to give me some hand warmers, but it wouldn't do me any good because that's what tucked them down into my gloves somehow. Bandit 100 series crankbaits, Tennessee set. Yeah, but today I'm using a chatterbait this morning. And then I have to, once it warms up a little bit, my hand warms up, I need to adjust the reel on a different, or adjust the settings on another reel. I've always had good luck on green and white here. And then the chartreuse crankbait that I caught my PB on last year. Man, I'm seeing, it's so cold I see more freaking breath. That's insane. I see your comment down there. I'll read it here in a second. Those fish would have diamond eyes. Yeah. Well, it is too cold. It's not really. That water's not cooled off that much yet. Not yet. Now, if it stays like this for another week, then probably, maybe. It's close. It's been down cold all week, so it's pretty close. Pretty close to being too cold. It's too cold for my freaking fingers right about now. Know that much. We're gonna. So on the other rod, I have my other lures reel that I bought like just a couple of weeks ago. I need to adjust the tension knob and stuff on that. So once we fish down to this corner, I'm not gonna fish all the way around this pond today. It takes like 5 hours to fish around this pond, and with it being as cold as it is, it just ain't gonna happen that way today. We'll save that bird. See that bird? That damn bird went after that bait. Here it comes. There it goes. Sure did. If I wasn't going to catch something, I was going to catch that bird. That would have been insane. That bird's hungry. I don't even know what kind of bird that was, but it went down into the water after that bait and came back up. Southern Belle of the South. Yeah. That freaking bird. I seen it go and I was like, what the heck? I didn't think it was going to go in the water. It sure as hell did. It went straight in the water after that bait. Probably thought it was a fish. Flew out. Flew back at me. And then took off. We're in really deep water right now, and I don't think I'm letting this chatterbait fall deep enough. I'll slow down just a little bit and let it fall. But once I'm in the sun, it's not that bad, but being out in that shade, it burns my hands up. My hands are cold. So we've had one bite today. Fish dug down the grass. I couldn't pull it out because, number one, I didn't want to break my line. Number two, it felt like a heavy fish, so I didn't want to lose it. And then I messed around and lost it anyway. As long as that wind's on my back, I'm good. Other than my fingers. I've mentioned that 45 times now, though. But yep, I'm complaining about my fingers being cold. I won't lie. It's going to warm up next week, though. Thank goodness it'll be time to go fishing again. No, we're in a post-spawn, late fall. Now, if it stays this cold, I'm walking around these, trees right here. Because last time I got hung up and lost a chatterbait. Wonder if it's still there. Nope. I lost it right there last time, but beavers cutting trees down and took the bait and the tree branch somewhere else. Looks like. Not much. I don't have kingfish, no. Not much, man. Freezing. Caught that one fish, man. I'm still reliving that. I probably will for a little bit, since that's probably going to be the only fish that I hooked today. No, I don't have kingfish up here. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Never mind. I was trying to think when I said no, but yeah, we do have kingfish here. And now that you said it, that's exactly what that bird looked like. What the heck? What was that noise? I never heard that noise before. I'm hearing all kinds of... Well, it's not a coyote, I'll tell you that much, but it sounds weird. I know y'all can't hear it, but... What's up, what's up, what's up? Appreciate y'all coming in. I'm trying to catch another fish. Well, I'm trying to catch any fish today. If I don't, then today would be the only day. Oh, no, actually, there's 2 days. 2 days that I've skunked this year when I've been fishing. So if I don't catch anything today, then I'm not going to sweat it too bad. Because the fish are going to slow down. There's a bait out there. If I hook that bait, then it'll be mine. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I'll follow everybody back that follows me. Of course, I look at your content and all that stuff. Leave likes and all of that good stuff as I go. Last time it took me like a week to get caught up on everybody because I had like 130 something new followers within one live. And it took me a little bit to get everybody to go through everything. Hope that wind caught me. Bass is what I usually catch. Just maybe not this time of year. What I primarily do is throughout the year, this is what my schedule is as far as fishing goes. I'll start early spring with catfish. I'll fish for catfish for a couple weeks. Then I'll switch over to bass for like a month, maybe 2 months, somewhere in there. March, April, May. Actually, okay, 3 months. I'll fish for bass. March, April, May. Late June, I'll switch over to bluegill for like 4 weeks. I'll fish that for 4 weeks and now I go straight back to bass for the rest of the year. But yeah, man, my freaking fingers. And we're in like really deep water now, so I don't know if we're gonna do any good in this area that I'm fishing in right now or not. Nope. Other than getting hung up. And I did not wear a coat today like somebody that had common sense would do. I wore a hoodie and another long sleeve shirt. But anybody with common sense would probably wear a coat today, and I didn't do it. Especially with that wind cutting the shirt to my face now. Okay. But yeah, you can see where the beavers stacked this wood up, or its limbs and stuff up on the bank. Just getting ready to take it all the way over to the other side, to the beaver hut that's over there. We're not going to go over to the beaver hut today. Wow, that water is really clear. I usually make it over to the beaver hut and look around, but I'm not going to make it that far today. Back on this bank. We'll be in the freaking wind this time. So probably about another, I'm gonna say another hour. If even that, if we don't catch a fish in another hour or so, we're done for the day. It's as cold as it is. We're trying though. That's all we can do. Are watering. It's supposed to warm back up next week though, so I figured I'd suffer through today and then come back out Wednesday when it was nice and toasty again, back up in the 50s, and we'd catch some more fish. But the day's not over yet. I'm going to read that here in just a second. I see it. Okay. We trout down here. Blue Reds also have to throw a. No. That's cool. We don't have trout here where I'm at. Not anywhere that I can think of. It's further north, and then I would have to do some research on any of the lakes around here that have trout, but I don't think they do. Smallmouth, there's one spot that I can think of right now that I can fish for smallmouth, but the only thing is I would literally need a boat or a kayak to get down to it, because it's a strip mine that they stocked, and they stocked it with smallmouth and largemouth bluegill catfish. So there's a variety of fish in that small hole. And the smallmouth, they tend to stay at the backside of the pond for some reason. I appreciate y'all for the gifts. Y'all don't have to get, but I appreciate you very much for doing so. Appreciate the likes, appreciate the comments, appreciate getting to know what y'all do and how y'all do it. Also, it's cold, I'll just tell you. I'm not gonna lie. I thought maybe we'd catch another one along the way. Hello. Thanks for the follow. Minnesota. How's it going in Minnesota? How's the weather? It's a little bit cold here, especially when the wind starts blowing. A little bit cold. Actually, it's freaking freezing when the wind starts blowing. Everybody's like, man, you're crying. No, I'm not crying about it. I'm the one that decided to come out here. But I will complain just a little bit. And the reason for that is because I thought it would warm up just a little bit, and it hasn't yet. Cold, yeah, there's forming ice right around this edge of this pond too, and I didn't know. I knew that last night it got down to 10 degrees. Okay, I knew it was going to be cold last night. It got down to 10 degrees. When I woke up, it was 14. I contemplated on whether I was going to come out here or not for about an hour and a half. My wife works midnight. She came home. I asked her how cold it was. She said, not too bad. She said, not too bad. I'm like, okay, so I'm going to get ready and go. I step outside, and I'm like, dear God, it's freezing out here. And go back in the house, and I put on three long sleeve shirts, thermal underwear, 2 pairs of socks, and all that stuff. I said, okay, it's not that cold out. I'm going. 10 degrees outside, not that cold out. Wheels went out on the boat. Totally wore yellows. Yeah, I know. I need to get some. That's grass. I think more or less I'm out here playing today, to tell you the truth. I'm not gonna lie. Other than that one that bit and dug down in the freaking grass line, which still, I'm gonna clip that. I'll find it in a video. I'll try to clip it, make a video out of it whenever I go through later and edit everything. I didn't want to horse it up here, because if I would have, it'd been my luck, I would have snapped the line, and that could have possibly been my new PB for this pond. I don't know. There's some ducks. Sound like they're behind me. So yeah, I'm just slow rolling this chatterbait. Said we're in the deeper water right now. We're gonna get out of the shade though, because it's really cold in the shade. I don't know if you want to see that ice or not. Yeah, you can see the ice right there. It is cold. That ice is starting to form along the sides in November, but here he comes. Yeah, that duck's behind me. I ain't too worried about him. I've been chased by ducks, geese, turkeys, all kinds of animals. I got chased out of the woods by a tom turkey in Michigan. I was visiting in Michigan, And people where I was staying at that time, just to visit, whatever, they had a patch of woods back behind the house. Well, me being as country as I am, decided that I'm going to take a walk back behind the woods just to see what all was in there, because I've never been in woods in Michigan before. So I take off in there, and I hear something rustling around. I'm like, okay, that's a deer or something. It'll take off and run from me. And then I hear a turkey call, turkey gobble, and I'm like, okay, that turkey's way back in the side, way back in the woods a little bit further. The third thing I seen was the fan of the tom turkey as he fanned his feathers out. I'm like, oh shit. And I had to take off running because I knew at that point that turkey was coming after me. It's 42 and a half fox coat, tail, and scarf on my head. Yeah, I don't even have a coat on. I have 3 long sleeve shirts, and that's it, and 2 pairs of and a pair of gloves. But yeah, I got chased out of the woods by a turkey that day. I wasn't going to take a chance, and it chased me too. Don't think that tom turkeys won't chase you either, because they will. And I didn't know that either until I got out there and I was in the woods, and it happened. Geese will chase you. Geese will chase you, especially if they have babies. I've been chased so bad by geese before that I pulled a tendon in my knee running from geese. They had some babies with them, and we were at the park, a different park, and we were walking around the trail or the track, whatever you want to call it, that they had there. And I guess we got too close, and the mama goose and the daddy goose decided that we were too close, and they put their heads down, their feathers, or I'm sorry, not their feathers, their wings sprawled out, and they came chasing after us. I was like, oh shit. So we had to run, and we had to run fast and hard, because if not, we would have got pinched. Those geese meant business that day. And of course the babies followed them because they thought they were going to be big and do what mom and daddy were doing. 42 degrees, yeah. It's well, I can't see right now how cold it is here, not on my phone. I guarantee you it's still in the 20s. With that wind, that on that water, it's just not going to warm that water up today like I thought. And I didn't realize that there was going to be ice along the side of the which I should have, along the side of the pond this morning. We had a damp cold and wind blows, the chill factor. Yeah, the chill, it's really just like 24 out here right now, somewhere maybe 25, but the feel like is in the teens. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's probably like 17, 18. So with the chill factor, it's probably 18, maybe by now. With the wind blowing, it's back down to the teens. But hey, I've been anticipating and waiting all week to come out here, even if I don't catch anything. I came out here and threw a bait in the water and tried, and that's the whole idea. I slowed her on that, maybe a little bit too slow now, since my hands are flipping freezing. Wow. I get in the car and I'm not going to be able to drive until they warm up. I should have brought my other gloves for whenever I got in the car. But yeah, if we don't catch anything, then that's cool. It's going to warm back up next week, and we should catch something next week, I know. Should, hopefully. But yeah, it's in the teens, I'm not gonna lie. With the wind chill and everything, I'd say it's probably around 20 now. Appreciate the likes, appreciate the follows, appreciate the gifts. Y'all are awesome. Awesome group of people, and I just need to catch a fish. The catching fish part may not happen today, I'm not going to lie. Other than the one that bit earlier, we're going to fish our way back. I'm going to pull that other reel out, hopefully adjust it rather quickly. And go from there. I'm not going to say I'll be done, but we'll go from there. And if I were to catch a fish, it would freeze my hands. Appreciate the follows, y'all. Appreciate the likes. We just need one fish today, which, I mean, like I said earlier, that one that got away, that's probably going to be the only fish that I get to film today. If not, then I'll be surprised. Holy crap, my freaking fingers are cold. They are cold, that is for sure. Wow. Because I'm fishing back into that wind. Oh, pocket a minute. That may not help either. Yeah, no, I'm walking through the shade. I'm not even going to attempt to stand in that shade. Be in the sun. I can halfway stay warm. Getting just a little cold. There's freaking ice in the water. What am I talking about? It's a lot cold. Let's see if we can't. This is where I got that bite at earlier. And the fish, I hooked it and the fish dug its nose into the grass line and I couldn't get it out. So it got the, man, that ground is frozen solid. Holy crap. It got away in the grass line. Whew. Yep. We may be cutting this one just a little bit short, I'm not gonna lie. That wind is, we've been out here for about an hour. Well, not an hour yet, almost an hour. But yeah, that wind is picking up. I didn't realize the wind was going to be this strong today. I knew it was going to pick up, but I didn't know it was not supposed to have done it until in the afternoon. And of course, when the wind starts blowing, that's when it gets cold. Well, hopefully everything's going to pan out for this spring. We'll fish this pond a lot this spring and summer. And all that good stuff. I've got something wrong here somewhere. May just be my fingers, since my fingers are so cold. Oh, that's a bad cast unless I catch something. Hello down there, how you doing? I see you down there. I can't really see your name, user, but I see you down there. Appreciate you coming in. Oh my Lord, sweet Jesus, my hands are freezing. I think that's the most I've talked about all day is my hands freezing, and it's more my left one because that's the one that I used to take the grass off of the hook with. I think it's about time. Not today. Well, yeah, I guess I could do one today. To start cleaning reels and putting them up for the year. After next week. I don't fish straight through summer, or I don't fish through the winter only because it gets too cold. Like extremely cold. As like it is right now. The only reason I came out today is because I've been thinking and waiting all week to do it. And I said, you know what, I've been waiting. It hasn't been that cold yet throughout the year. Let's try and find out what happens. And yeah, it's colder than what I thought. lot colder than what I thought. That's grass. And that's how that fish done earlier. The only fish I've had a bite on, which we're going, damn it, I don't know. Whatever, not. I'll have to cut this one short and wait until Wednesday to adjust that reel. That's the only thing I can say right now. I'm in a kind of a calm spot, but with that wind picking up more, it's a little difficult. That's grass. To keep my hands from completely freezing on me. 80 miles from Canada, it's always winter here. Yeah, I've been up to the upper UP, or I've been up to the upper peninsula of Michigan, like 40 miles from Canada. And yeah, it's insane. That's where I got chased out of that turkey. I was in Amosal, Michigan, when I was in the woods, and I got chased out of the woods by that turkey. Raymond, what's up? How's it going, Raymond? It's only 20 degrees. Raymond's in Canada right now. Raymond lives in Canada. It wouldn't be that bad if the wind would stop blowing. I'll just tell you now. It's not going to stop blowing. Well, looks like we're going to skunk today. Was going to pick up this fast. I thought it wasn't going to start blowing until this afternoon like this. So I'm trying to freeze my fingers off any more than what there's a fish. He got off. Damn it. As I said, it's done that to me today. I'll try again. Maybe there's a school of them out there somewhere. Hold on, I'll look at you here in a minute. Yeah, that's what the wind feels. That's what it feels like here. It's in the teens, and that fish, I just missed it. So that's two we missed today. Got off. The first one got off in the freaking grass line. The second one, I don't know what it got off. And I guess I just didn't set the hook hard enough. Now I'm gonna try to set the hook every time I feel a bump now. That's anticipation of a fish I just missed. Man, he felt heavy too. But yeah, in the car it said it was 24. I said, well, you know, for it to be 24 degrees, that's not too bad. I was out here last time and it was 24 degrees, and I actually had a pretty good day. Caught 5 that day in a 5.5 hour period. We may be done for today. We'll cast a couple more times, and then I'm just going to say screw it. So here's our chance. We're either going to catch one for today or we're not. Yeah, buddy, stay on. Yeah, man, I'm trying to stay on, but my freaking fingers are telling me otherwise. Do I hunt? I don't deer hunt, no, and the reason is because where I work, I'm always on call, And if I were to take the time and the effort to pay for everything, it would maybe be a waste of my time. So I don't deer hunt now. I'll squirrel hunt and I'll rabbit hunt after the first really hard freeze. No, I don't have any catch today, man. It kind of sucks. I've missed 2. The first one dug his nose down to a weed line. I couldn't get it out. And the second one, I don't think I set the hook hard enough. Oh yeah, there's some keepers in here. My PB out of this pond is 7.5 pounds. I've caught 3 5-pounds out of here this year, 2 4, and 3 3s out of here so far this year, and a lot of freaking grass. But around this time last year, it wasn't as cold, I don't think, and that's when I caught. There's a freaking turtle, and that's when I caught my. Appreciate the roses. That's when I caught my PB. I'll spit it out right here in a minute. My personal best of 7.5 pounds. Standing on that point over to the left. I mean, we'll fish back to that point. There's a freaking turtle still out. So they haven't went to the mud yet. So that tells me it's going to warm back up. But on that point right there is where I caught that 7.5 pound bass last year. There's a picture of it on my profile page. You may have to scroll to find it. It's got the fall scenery in the background. I'm standing in front of a building, and the mouth on that thing I could put both fists in. Thanks for the gifts, appreciate it. Thanks for the follows. Y'all are awesome folks, appreciate y'all. Yeah, it's just a little bit chilly out here today. We're trying. I mean, that's all I can say. So I'm trying. I wanted to adjust that other reel today, but with my hands being as cold as they are right now, I may need to wait till Wednesday when it warms up. I hated catching grass. You also eat turtles. No, I don't eat turtles. That's grass. That's a lot of grass. No, I don't eat turtles. Oh, that would have been my finger. See, my fingers are so cold I couldn't feel the rod for a second. Dropped it. Oh, let's see. My fingers are cold. Old lady says he needed to. I have no clue. But see, that wind's picked up. That's blowing out I actually got my bait out there a little bit better. If it warms up, I'll stay out here a little bit longer. But if it continues to be freezing ass cold, I'm going home. I'm not going to lie. There's no reason for me to ever lie. See, I'll read that here in a second. Had 2 shepherd carp, 2 hooks through my yeah, I don't do hooks through my fingers. I've had hooks in my fingers and it's not fun. Especially frozen fingers. Oh no, I mean, you're fine, no worries. I just didn't know what it meant. No reason to be sorry about anything. I understand all that. Believe me, I've done it. I just want to catch fish. I've missed 2 today. Now I just want to hook one. That's why I haven't went home yet. That's why I haven't left. My fingers have either completely went numb to where I've gotten used to the cold, or it's starting to warm up. So that's why I haven't left yet. No, you ain't gonna be sorry about nothing. Don't worry about that. Until that wind blows through. Holy crap. That wind is insane. I'm glad it's blowing on my back though for right now. I think we're gonna fish back down this point where I started, I guess, and then fish over there next to the dock for a little bit. Yeah. I try not to lie. I always try to keep it real with everybody as much as I possibly can. I don't gain anything by lying. Even to my wife, even if it gets me in trouble, I've never lied to her. It may get me into some serious trouble. But in the 8 years, getting ready to be 8 years that we've been married, I've never lied to her. Now, her lying to me might be a different story, but I've never lied to her. I've never had to. I was raised that if you tell the truth, it's a whole lot better than the consequences of what's going to happen if you're caught in a lie. I'm in Southern Illinois, 8 hours south of Chicago. That wind is insane on my back. For some reason, I'm hitting a grass line or something out there. And it's causing my bait not to fall. I'm gonna smack myself in the face with the... Eight hours south of Chicago, 4 hours south of St. Louis. I'm on the very southern tip of Illinois, where you think it would be warm, but it's freezing. Today, it's actually been freezing all week. There's a lot of grass out here. It's warming up though, so as long as it warms up, I'll stay out here till 10:30. I've been here since 8:30. I actually got a late start. Heading to the Ohio River tomorrow. That's cool. I just went to the Mississippi River the day before yesterday or somewhere like that. May have been sometime last week. My wife went Christmas shopping over in Missouri, and I went out to the Mississippi River. I didn't fish it. I didn't have time. But I went out there and looked at the barges and stuff like that, just to have something to do. I'm an hour from the Mississippi River. I'm gonna fish. We just need one fish today, other than the two I missed. That first one, like I said, it dug down to the grass line and I couldn't pull it out without either horsing it out or breaking the line. I was like, I don't want to do either one. So we didn't get that one. And the second one, I just don't think I set the hook. No, I'm good. We'll have snow before long. We'll have snow very soon. There's already ice on the playing around. What was that? I think I hit a grass line. Yeah. There's always ice forming around the side of the pond here. Not a whole lot though. No, I'm good. Do the polo jump. Nope, I'm good. I'm not trying to freeze today. I'm already frozen enough. Literally though, this water probably down deeper is not that cold, but I'm not doing it. Water, actually, the deeper you go is going to be warmer this time of year. And the fish, I'm in pre-spawn. The fish have already spawned up. came up, laid their eggs, hatched out, all that good stuff, and now they're back down after post spawn. So they're not as hungry and active as what they used to be 3 weeks ago. Post spawn, pre-spawn, spawn, post spawn, and then you've got the area where you're of life where you're just casting 100 times and not catching anything. Good old Canada, that's cool. But yep, I'm not as cold as I was. I'll just put it that way. It's warmed up. I don't know how much it's warmed up, but my hands aren't cold anymore. Now we just need to catch a fish. Even with the wind blowing in my back, it's not cold. I mean, it's cold, but it's doable. For right now, at least. Yep. I fished a shallow diamond chartreuse crankbait here last year. I was fishing around the green line. That's where I hooked my PB at. Shallow diving chartreuse crankbait that KVD makes. I'm in the grass. Getting out of the wind. Yeah, that wind is cold. Damn, that wind is cold. Okay, I lied. That wind is cold. I thought it had backed off, but when the wind gust comes through, it's a little bit chilly. Even with gloves on and suited up. The way that I am right now. Going to the Blue River tomorrow, Oklahoma. Yeah, that's cool. It's probably warmer over there than what it is over here. And this water is deep. After that grass line right there, let's see, there's a grass line right about there. I can't really see it. Right there, it's a straight drop off. I do mean a straight drop off into extremely deep water. This pond's supposed to be measured out at 42 foot deep. And the more I study it and the more that I look at it, the more I believe it. So there's a straight drop off. You would think there'd be fish piled up against it. There's not today. They're probably over on the other end. Yeah, I can't. We'll throw a crankbait out here Thursday or Wednesday when I come out. I'll throw a crankbait. Facing that way. We face that way, my face is going to freeze. We'll face this way for a little bit longer. Well, we may have skunked today, y'all. I'm pretty sure that unless we catch a fish within the next 10 to 20 minutes that we've skunked for today. Because they're just not active. Once it warms up on a little bit Wednesday, they might be. But I don't know how long it's going to take for it to warm up to the 50s on Wednesday. That's another thing. If it warms up, here at this pond, they're fairly. That's a grass line. There's a big grass line out there. And I thought it was a fish, but it didn't fight back. So I was like, shoot, it's not. So. And I didn't bring a lot of stuff with me because I'm not going to be out here retying, all that stuff. So I only brought this with me because I don't know if you can hear that wind. It's cold. Thanks for the follow. But yeah, we're going to go over there next to that dock and we're going to cast over there. I keep getting over into the grass line out here. So the grass hasn't died off the way I want it to yet. And it may not, to tell you the truth. We'll go over and cast off the dock a little bit and see how that goes. I'm not going to adjust that new reel today. I'll wait and do that when I can feel my fingers. I'll show it to you, but I'm not going to adjust it. I'm not even going to attempt to adjust it today. Okay, let's go over here around the dock a minute. Yeah, I know y'all can hear that wind now. Hearing that wind sounds as strong as it is. That wind is cold. Whew. My feet are starting to get cold now, so I was really hoping that it warmed up, which it was supposed to. It's not going to today, not with that wind blowing. We're going to go over here along this dock. Let's get up on that dock and cast over toward the other end real fast a couple times. See if we can catch a fish over there. If not, then we'll be done for today. That's why it's called fishing and not catching. Oh my goodness. Here in a minute, I'll show you the building that I work in. We can't go inside of it, but I literally work in that building right there, so had zero I hooked two, but the first one buried his nose in the grass line and I couldn't get it out. The second one I didn't set the hook good enough. It is just too freaking, well, I can feel my fingers a little bit now, but not that much. Ignore the sign. The sign doesn't even mean anything. It's there, but it don't mean anything. Everybody fishes it. Oh. But yeah, when I'm walking heavy, because my feet are cold, then you know it's cold. Even the ground even sounds cold. The sidewalk sounds cold. There's some fish moving over here, but are they going to bite? That's the question. You know, you can see, and I'll show you that you can, I don't know if we'll be able to see it right now, but in some of my videos that you see, yeah, you can see down. You can see all the way to the bottom. Hello, how's it going? You can see all the way to the bottom. There's a grass line there, grass patch there, grass patch there, grass patch there, there, all the way through. So you can see, that's how clear this water is right now. And we'll try it. I would love for a fish just to come up and snatch that right now. There's bluegill in there moving. Maybe should be fishing for bluegill right now. I know they've spawned though for the year that they're done. But I just seen a couple bluegill move. Let that fall a minute. Holy crap. Ooh, no. I've never ate turtle. Now, I'll eat fish and Cajun breading. I'll take some Cajun breading and fry fish in it. It's really good. Spicy. I like spicy fish. You know, we take a bass home in the spring, you know, to kind of thin the pond out just a little bit, which I'm the only one does it, so it doesn't really thin out anything. Yeah, I'll fry up some bass and bluegill on it and use some Cajun breading, and it's really good. Ooh, fish just wet. Keep my hand out of that wind. Thanks for the follows, y'all. We're not gonna be out here much longer. My freaking hands are freezing. I don't know if you can see how clear this water is from here. Yeah, see how clear it is? That's a grass patch right there in the water. There's nothing there, but in the summer, that's where those fish are holding up on the grass patches. And I fish a worm all summer long, and just bounce it off the bottom. Yeah, Cajun seasoning is good too. I'm trying to think what it's called other than just Cajun seasoning. It's got a Andes. The name of it's Andes is the brand name, and that's what I use. Freaking nose is starting to ruin y'all. It's cold. I'm telling you right now. I'll be glad when it warms up and spring is here again. I mean, like I said, it's supposed to warm up next week back to the 50s, so we'll definitely come out here on Wednesday and fish. And I don't know how well we'll do on Wednesday, and I'll adjust that reel. I'm not going to adjust it today. Like I said, my fingers are frozen. If I try to adjust it today, it's just going to be a mess. I try to get my brakes and my tension knobs and all that stuff just to where I don't. See, I barely ever backlash or anything like that. So it takes me a little bit of time to get it just set right. Excuse me. Yeah, I know you do. I've been there one time, down in New Orleans one time, many years ago now. If you ask me what all I seen down there, I couldn't tell you for nothing, because we were driving a semi and I went through and we just drove through there. But yeah, there's some big fish moving in here, but they're not biting. I can see them. I can literally see them swimming in the water way over in that direction, but they're not biting. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I need to one day I'll get back over that way. I don't know when. I'm not gonna lie. Let me slow down and say this correctly. Before I got married, the first time, I used to drive. I didn't used to drive. I used to travel a lot. I'd take a Greyhound and go down to Kingsville, Texas, and then over to Corpus Christi and sit on the beach. The Gulf of Mexico. I'd go down there every 6 months just to have something to do. And now, after I got married, divorced, and then remarried, I can't do that. It used to be fun to travel and do stuff like that, though. Best seasoning? Yeah. Which one was it? Okay, yeah, I don't think we have that seasoning around here. If we do, I'm going to look for it. I haven't caught any fish today. I've tried. I've hooked two and didn't get them up. To me, which kind of sucks. It is what it is. It happens. Especially this time of year now. In the spring and summer, this pond is awesome. I'm telling you. I love coming out here. I'm out here almost all the time anyway. But in the spring and summer, I'm always out here. This is my number one go-to pond. No, I can't pronounce it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. No, I can't. And the reason a lot of words I can't pronounce, and the reason is because I have a seizure disorder. I'm epileptic, and that just doesn't work for me anymore. What species are here? Bass, bluegill, catfish. So in this pond right now are largemouth bass, red ear sunfish, hybrid bluegill, and channel catfish. Somebody said that there's crappie in here, but I have not ever seen a crappie pulled out of here, a black crappie. I've never seen any pulled out of here. I can mail it to you. Well, that's cool. Appreciate it. Yeah, we'll have to message me or something, and we can do that. I'd like to try it. I like spicy. I like Cajun. I like spicy food and Cajun foods. I always have. And yeah, I mean, if you'd like to do that, then I'd much appreciate it. Of course, I'm just bumping that off the bottom right now. Yeah, I was doing that just for craps and giggles, really. Okay. What time is it? But yeah, if there's some crappie out here, I'd be fishing that for right about now. But I don't want to waste my time if it's not here. If I've never seen anybody catch any out of it, and I've never caught any out of it, then I'm not going to waste my time trying, because I don't really think there's any in here. I've never seen them caught out here. And that, I don't know if y'all can see that bait moving in that water. No, you can't. Yeah, you can. That little dot right there. That's my bait. That's how clear that water is. All right. I think next time we come out, we'll throw a crankbait. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. That's cool. Yeah, we can. If you would like to do that, then I'm more than grateful. I'd like to try some of the spicy seasonings and stuff like that. I can send you my address if you like, and we can do that. Hell, I'd make a video of it. Carolina Reapers. I'm not going that far. I like my tongue just a little bit too much. Now, I will eat a ghost pepper every now and then. And the Burger King here, they have a really good, I think it's Burger King, a really, really good ghost pepper sandwich. It's a cheeseburger, has a ghost pepper on it, and them damn things are hot. Well, I ate 2 of them, and my mouth was on fire for hours. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, just message me and I'll send you my address and we can go from there. But I don't think we're going to catch anything today. I would have loved to have caught a fish today. This is going to be the third day this year. Third time this year that if we don't catch anything that I've skunked. So that's not too bad. It's kind of I was kind of expecting it, but I wanted to come out and fish anyway. Yeah, we have Popeyes. Well, it's in Missouri. It's like 45 minutes from my house. Well, they don't have a Popeyes where I live at. So, yep. We don't have one. You have to drive almost an hour to get to the nearest Popeyes. Yeah, wind from the east catch the least, but this wind is blowing from the south. This wind's blowing from the south. You actually, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it now. You see where it's blowing. That's the southeast wind. Well, you're right. I mean, of course, southeast, east 50s, whatever. But I've never had that problem. The only thing I'm having right now is because it's just so cold. You have a Popeyes in Wilson, do you? See, we don't. We have, what do we have here? Hardee's, Burger King, McDonald's, Dairy Queen, 2 Chinese restaurants, 2 or 3 Pizza Hut, Pizza Villa. We have 3 or 4 different pizza places, a hot dog place. I think that's it right off the top of my head. We don't have anything like that. And I know I'm forgetting one somewhere. I don't know if I said Burger King or not, but we have like 4 pizza shops up in here. We've got Pizza Hut, Pizza Villa, Wiffle Boys, and then CC's. Do they? See, I don't know anything about Popeyes. When we do go over to Missouri and we eat there, I'll eat maybe some chicken or something, but I've never tried the shrimp, I don't think. Well, crap. It just may be one of those days. I'm not going to fish back down that dock because it's just, I know that once I start, or down that bank, and the reason is because once I do, it's just going to start getting colder on me, and I'm going to want to go home, so. Okay, yeah, it's okay. There's a million of places to get seafood here. Popeyes is not the best. Yeah, we don't have any seafood restaurants here. Now, we do have a seafood delivery place, where you can get lobster and stuff like that. But they deliver to the Cajun restaurants over in Missouri and to the specialty restaurants over there. You can't just go and buy it. He isn't actually a distributor. But we don't have any actual seafood restaurants here. Oh yeah, we got a crap load of steakhouses. Logan's, Texas Roadhouse, Buffalo Wild Wings isn't really a steakhouse, but you've got Applebee's. It's not really a steakhouse either, but close enough you can get a steak there. Let's see where else. I can't think right now where else there is. There's another one that me and my wife go to. We go to it every year on our anniversary. It may be Texas Roadhouse. And eat the hell out of that stuff. I cook better steaks than any restaurant. Yeah. I probably do too, but Not really, you said. Actually, I probably do. I'm not gonna lie. I have some pretty good seasonings at the house. I know my wife, she does. She thinks she does. She had a steak. Where were we at? We were at Cracker Barrel. That's where we were. And she had a steak. And she told them that she wanted a medium rare, I believe. Or medium well is what she told me. And she came back and that thing was so freaking bloody. I said, "You gonna eat that?" She said, "Yep." I said, "Nope. I wouldn't do it." And she ate it, which surprised me. Usually she would throw a fit and tell them she'd wanted, medium well, but they done it medium rare. That sucker was still red. I said, "No, can't do it." I probably could, but I make a pretty good meatloaf, spaghetti, make a really, really good chili. I just made chili not too long ago, and a meatloaf. I do mine different than everybody else. I actually let the topping, the ketchup, that we put on topping meatloaf, I put it in the oven with the meatloaf when it cooks, and it turns out really good. You make the meatloaf, and then usually you cook the meatloaf and then put the ketchup on it after you're done. Not me. I cook it all together. Yeah, see, as soon as I came down off that dock, I knew I'd get cold. It's colder down here. Well, we tried, is all I can say. We're trying the spot where I caught 2 at last time real quick. But I'm thinking that crankbaits are going to be the way to go probably the rest of this year. Until you run up on a jerkbait. I should have brought a jerkbait, I guess, and I didn't bring one. Because since there's no real grass line anymore, it's all kind of died out. I can throw a jerk bait. I'll get it spit out right here in a minute. Yeah, that's what my wife always says too. If you cook it too much, it turns into leather. I can't. I had Bourbon Street chicken. And she had a steak. It's pretty good. Or bourbon. Yeah, it's pretty good. I can't complain about it. Yeah, I think it's about time. Unless it really does warm up next week, like they say it's going to. It's going to be time for me to start cleaning my reels and rods and all that stuff until spring. Because if it's going to stay cold, then we're not going to do any good. Appreciate the likes, y'all. Appreciate the follows. Appreciate the gifts. We took 2 fish today. We just didn't get them up on the bank. Wow, the wind is cold. Like I said, the wind is blowing probably out of the southeast, I guess, right about now. About 8 miles an hour. The newsman said that it's supposed to get up to about 8 miles an hour this afternoon. I thought the wind was going to not start blowing until this afternoon altogether, but apparently I was wrong. And that's probably about a 5 mile an hour wind gust. Just cut through my back. No, we don't have. It doesn't get cold enough to ice fish here. Even though I've been complaining about it being cold all day, it doesn't get cold enough. The water doesn't freeze thick enough to ice fish. I wish it did, but it don't. yeah, within that, I have a couple months where we don't fish at all because it's just too cold. January, February, March, and then we start back up usually late March, early April, hopefully. I was paying attention to that bait. I was trying to look to see what it was actually doing. Oh, I lost a piece of the skirt. Well, we got where I wanted it to that time. Hopefully I didn't get hung up on that log out there. No, I didn't. Well, we're going to call today a skunk. No, it is what it is. I'll show you the reel that I'll be adjusting. I'm not going to adjust it today because it's just my fingers are too frozen. But it's supposed to be up in the 50s on Monday. Oh, I'm sorry, not Monday, Wednesday. It's supposed to be up to 53. That's the reel that we'll adjust. I'll wait and adjust it on Monday. Or shit, I keep saying Monday. On Wednesday when I come back out. But I bought it last week. No, I had a couple bites. None today. It's too damn cold. Yeah. Too cold for me. It's not too cold for them. Right there. I mean, I could adjust it right now, but I'm not going to. We'll adjust that one on Wednesday. I think it's pretty much already there, but we'll throw it Wednesday. We're not going to throw it today. It's just too cold. My fingers are too cold. I was going to do it today. But I didn't know. Take this off of it. Green barrel, yeah. Drink beer and scotch always when you're fishing. Yeah, a lot of people do. I don't drink. And there's a reason. The reason is because I'm on blood thinner and I can't. Blood thinner. Switch this around so you see how cold my freaking face is, man. Let's see, we had 5 shares today. Where's that stupid button at? My fingers are so cold I cannot find what I'm looking for. There it is. Okay. But yeah, you would think that the hair on my face would keep it red, but my face is cold, boy. No, I have to take blood thinner and stuff like that, so I can't drink. Yeah, it's a little bit chilly out here. You sound too young. I am too young. For the doctors they try to figure that out too. I'm only 45, so I'm trying to get the key out of my pocket. When the doctors found blood clots on my spleen last year, they didn't know why. Give me a second. I'm still trying to get the key out of my pocket. To find out that all of us have a hole, an extra valve in our heart when we're born. It closes. Mine didn't close. Mine stayed open. So that valve in my heart is in the back. Actually throws blood clots. So I have to take blood thinner the rest of my life. I'm trying to warm up a little bit and warm the car up, that's for sure. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, mine's, well, I mean, don't be sorry. I mean, it happens. There's nothing I can do. I've had it my whole life. I have to take blood thinner. Well, the rest of my life for it. Which is just something that I'm going to have to do. I should have took that off before I got it. Okay, I got it off. Dear Lord, sweet Jesus. I'm trying to get everything done in the car when it's where it's warm compared to out of that wind. That wind is insane. What do I do with my cup? There it is. Oh, don't know. I don't know why that's beeping. We'll do this. So if I go live tomorrow and it's this windy, I'll go live from the house because I'm not going to come back out here with it being 20 degrees outside. Let's see how cold it is. 30. Well, my car says 34, but I know that's not right. It's a little bit colder than 34, I think. I'm letting the car warm up before I start driving. Oh, I was going to do something else. I'll take the scale off. I appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out. I know usually we do 3, 4, 5 hours. Last time, my live was 5.5 hours long. But we were catching fish and it wasn't as cold. I mean, it was chilly, but it wasn't as cold. But we had to cut it short today because it's just cold. My fingers hurt. My face is red from the freaking cold. But yeah, if we go live tomorrow, it'll be from inside the house. I'll open the boxes or whatever, and if anybody wants to come up and show me their tackle or stuff like that, we can do something. Or we can just hang out and talk, get to know some folks, whatever we like to do. If y'all want to throw a battle or whatever, it don't bother me. We can do that. I usually don't battle, but we can if y'all would like to. I always leave it up to y'all if y'all want to or if you don't. What time is Central? Yeah, it's Central Time. 22 female here. Well, hello. How are you doing? I'm 45. You can see that I've got 2 kids because of the gray in my beard. I have a 23-year-old son, and then I have a 13-year-old daughter. They've turned me gray, especially my daughter. She turned my hair gray quick. I don't remember what I was going to do now. I was going to take this off. And bald. I ain't going to lie. That's it. I don't lie. Well, I try not to lie that much. And I've got all camouflage on. Like I said, I should have went squirrel hunting today, but I didn't buy a hunting license this year. Someone came in last live that I did and said something about going to school for fishing. There's actually, you can do Bass University. And then once you graduate Bass University, which I've done Bass University for a little bit, you get to listen to some of the seminars and stuff that some of the pros, they give you their tips and techniques and all that stuff. And then once you graduate, they send you a little thing right here. It says Bass University, Bass U. So I done that. And sometimes it helps, sometimes it don't. But yeah, my daughter has caused me to go gray. That's just a flat fact, actually. Gray and bald. Ain't got no hair either. So I got it both ways. There's a small pond across the road from my house. If it warms up a little bit this afternoon, what's bizarre? That's about hunting lessons, not fishing. Yeah, I don't do a whole lot of hunting. I wish I could, but like I said, with work, I literally work in that building back there. I never know when I'm gonna have to work and when I don't. Oh, fishing school. That's what they said too. But yeah, you can do it. I mean, it's like I think $23 or something. It's actually pretty cheap. And then you go in there and they do their live seminars. You watch them, they'll tell you their techniques on fishing structure and certain types of baits and stuff like that. But like I said, I done it and I graduated from there. It doesn't really matter if I graduated there from not. If fish are going to bite, they're going to bite. If they're not, then they're not. It doesn't matter really how much knowledge you've got. It all depends on what you're doing with it, I guess, or where you're at. That time of year, we're going to try to put this right here. We're going to try to put this in my phone mount. Okay, there. I was getting tired of holding the phone. But yeah. I liked doing it whenever I was doing it. But then it turned around to... learn from our dad. I did. Well, I didn't learn crap from my dad. I'll just tell you that right now. My dad was never there. I learned from my mama and my grandpa. My dad was never around. So, yep. My mama and my grandpa and my cousins, uncles. That's who taught me. My grandpa taught me how to bluegill fish. My cousins taught me how to catfish, and then when I was working as maintenance at McDonald's many years ago, I met up with this dude that was working maintenance also, and we ended up getting together and doing some bass fishing, and he taught me how to bass fish. Yeah, that's true. The best school there is practice a lot and learn from those who already fish. Yeah. And that's what you're doing whenever you fit, I took this course just to see what it was like. I liked it. I mean, I didn't like paying the fees on it every month, but I like doing it. You have Kevin Van Dam in there telling you his tricks and techniques. You've got a couple of those. I always say Kevin Van Dam because he's the one that comes to my mind the easiest and the quickest. Because I always see KVD on a lot of the baits that I buy. There's a couple others that are in there too, doing seminars and stuff like that are pretty cool. The easiest way to learn is to fish it yourself. That's what I tell everybody when they ask me about how to fish this, how to fish that, when to do it, study your water, find the structure, find what the fish are eating on, match the hats, find your water depth and what's going on there too. Like this pond right here, I know where all the structure's at. There's a sandbar that runs along the backside. It's a straight drop off where in this early spring you're going to have bass that are just all over it, and then late winter they're going to come up on it. I haven't been back there now to see if there is or not, but maybe one day. The grass line, find your grass lines, find where they're schooling. Usually they're going to come back to the same beds every year and just rebed it. Most of the time. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. And then, of course, your tree lines. Well, there are no trees here because the beaver chewed it down. We're in a different world of fishing, yeah. And it's all different everywhere you go. I can fish this pond if it wasn't so freaking cold all day long in the spring and probably catch average of 15 to 20 bass a day. And then right now I didn't catch anyone. I hooked 2 big ones, but that first one got me the grass line nose down and I couldn't bring them up. And that was even with 10-pound big game tri-line. I still couldn't pull that fish out of there. It was too far in the grass line. I don't know how I pulled that 7.5-pound bass out last year. Because last year I pulled a 7.5-pound bass out of the grass line on the point, and I pulled the grass with it, and that was just on a regular 10-pound test line on a Lewis speed stick. Actually, Orange Crush. I used that and done it. But yeah, this is a good pond. It's kind of overstocked with bluegill though. You need. People really need to get out here and start fishing the pond for bluegill. You have some nice bluegill here in spring and summer. And I always take them home and we do at least 3 or 4 fish fries a year. And then I'll fry up some bass too. Alright, we have 17 new followers, 7,079 views today. Appreciate y'all for coming in and hanging out.
It is warm. My fingers are toasty. They're not as red and hurting as they were earlier. And it's already 10:30. So I appreciate the gifts, appreciate the follows, appreciate the comments, appreciate hanging out, y'all. I don't think I'll drive it just yet. I'm still kind of waiting on the car to warm up a little bit more because, like I said, it's cold. My car says it's 34 degrees outside, but I have a feeling it's a little bit colder than that. I'm feeling still in the 20s. What is bluegill? Bluegill is a panfish, something like a crappie. Just shaped a little bit different. It's really nothing like a crappie. I'm not gonna lie, it's nothing like a crappie. A bluegill is a sunfish, a panfish. I almost said sunfish, but it's a panfish. They're about, well, the ones I catch are about this long. They're 14 inches, sometimes 13, 12 inches long, from the tip of their nose to the tip of their tail. Some people call them shell crackers, but you've got shell crackers too. So bluegill, shell cracker, red ear sunfish, all that stuff. I like that stuff. Now shell cracker, they get up to around 14 inches long and weigh up to 1.5 pounds, sometimes 2 pounds, and they fight. I love to fight over shell cracker fun, or a red ear sunfish, whatever you call it. Just depends on what you want to call it and where you're at, I guess. We have carp here too. We have big carp. We have big grass carp, common carp, grass carp, same thing. You can catch them certain times of the year. I've caught them on night crawlers before, fishing bottom. I know a lot of people don't do it like that, but I've caught them on night crawlers fishing bottom. Can't really do anything with them. I mean, you can eat them if you want to go through the bones, but if you can catch the ones that are big enough, you catch the bigger ones, you can eat them. What the hell is that on the water? Something white. But yeah, that bird earlier kind of freaked me out. Yeah, we have carp here too. We have carp up to 40 pounds. Yeah, we do too. Up to 40 pounds or bigger. We also have bull shark that swim up the Mississippi. As far north as Cairo, and I want to catch one day. I haven't got to catch one yet, but one day I'm going to get to catch one. Maybe, hopefully. I have to get to the river first to be able to do it. In my opinion, the best fish to catch are black bass and pike. Yep. Black bass are largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, spotted bass. Those are the three that I like to catch. I haven't caught a pike yet. You have big muskies. We do too. Well, we have big something. I don't really know if it's a muskie or if it was. We don't know what it was. Me and my buddy, we were out fishing and he hooked it, and that damn thing was huge. It could have been it wasn't a sturgeon at the lake we were at. It may have possibly been a big catfish, but he tried to tell me it wasn't. Tried to tell me it was a muskie, and I'm kind of iffy on it. We have caught crab and fishing line. Okay. See, we don't have crabs here. Also caught garfish. I don't know what a garfish is, unless you're talking just about gar. We have alligator gar. They're not good for anything. Take them out, catch them, and throw them to junk. That's a junk trash fish. I call it junk fish. Gar's a trash fish. So's a carp, really. Some people, I've watched fishing shows, and some people have called bass trash. Like, man, you got to be kidding me. That's one of the best fights I've ever had is a largemouth bass. Just to feel the head shake of the fish when it's in the water and you're trying to bring it in. a 3 or 4 pound bass, or a 5 pound in that matter, just to feel the strength of the head shake that they've got is insane. It's like, wow, that's crazy. And I just love bass fishing. I didn't think I would whenever I first started doing it. I didn't know how to throw a bait caster until last year. And I always threw open face reels, and then I learned how to throw a bait caster. Bass is great. Yeah, bass is great. I've always liked to fish for bass. Catfish is what I've done a lot of nighttime catfishing when I was growing up, and we like to do that. I believe it. There's some big ones. I've seen some big ones. I haven't caught a big one myself, but I've seen some big ones that have been caught on TV or on videos on YouTube and stuff like that. Like I said, I've never fished for muskie. I wouldn't even know the beginning of how to do it at all, to tell you the truth. A canoe, okay. You love to fly fish? What are you fly fishing for? Salmon or just regular fish, or what you bass? I don't know anything about fly fishing. We don't do any fly fishing here either. It's kind of mainly what I do is pond fish. And I'll go to the lakes and the rivers early spring, but I don't fly fish or anything like that. So I'm kind of perch. Okay, so that's what I thought. I didn't know if it was perch or salmon or what, but they're fun to catch too. I have caught some perch now. We do have a type of perch here, but I'm not sure which one. I'd have to look it up. It's been a very long time since I've caught one. That wind is not going to let up. My fingers will start finally not red anymore. My face is still red a little bit. I'm not as cold as I was before. Hey, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. And but yeah, we're just hanging out. I just got done fishing. I didn't get to do a 5-hour live today like I usually do. I usually do 5-6 hour lives, sometimes 7. Depending on how the fish are biting. Usually they're doing pretty good. My best days this year, I've caught up to 14 to 15 within a 5-hour period. And then it slowly went down after the spawn and pre-spawn and stuff like that. Or the pre-spawn, spawn, and post-spawn. And now they've kind of slowed down to pretty much nothing right now because of the weather change. The weather's really got them mixed up. Like I said, last week or the week before, it was in the 80s. Dropped down into the 20s. And now it's going to get back up to the 50s next week. So the weather's kind of got them mixed up. Okay. Nah. But yeah, the winds kind of got them mixed up until, or the weather's got them mixed up. So hopefully they'll get better before long. So, yeah, we have the Mississippi River here. I'm just looking at something real quick. So hopefully everybody's had a good Saturday. Like I said, I'm warming up. I'm going to go home, watch TV. Who knows, I may go live later on this afternoon from the house just to have something to do. We're going to celebrate my wife's birthday. She turned 46. So we're going to do all that today because she works midnights and I work 2 to 10. So it's kind of, I see her for an hour, she sees me for an hour, and I come home from work and she goes to work. But Ian's here. Okay, I understand that. I understand all that. yeah, I need to get out on the river and do some more river fishing. I need to start doing just a little bit more catfishing. I think nobody in my house eats catfish, so I don't catch them. I mean, I catch them, but I don't do it. Damn, Rustic, is that you? What's up, Rustic? How's it going? I just got done fishing, or at least I just got done trying to fish. I didn't catch anything today. I had a couple good bites, but didn't catch anything. It's too cold. Appreciate the lights, y'all. I thought it was. I kind of couldn't see the screen down there. And then I seen Rustic. I'm like, wait a minute, that's Rustic down there. Hopefully you're having a good day. It's a little bit cold. Did you get any snow? We didn't get any snow here, but I don't know if you got any. I know you're in Kentucky, I believe, Missouri. We didn't get any here, but we got some cold. The card says it's 35 degrees outside. I think it's a little bit colder than that. But yeah, if I do go live later, it'll be from the house. I won't go fishing anymore today. If we go tomorrow, and it's a big if, it'll be across the street, a pond at the house. If there's not a real big wind, I'll adjust that reel tomorrow so that it's ready for Wednesday. If not, then it's just going to have to wait until Wednesday. Yeah, it's cold here too. It was 14 degrees this morning, and with the wind chill, and it warmed up to about 24 degrees outside. And I said, I'm gonna go ahead and come out and go fishing. Thanks, Rusty, for sharing the line. Appreciate you. So it's probably about 30 degrees outside right now. I can't check it on my phone, so I keep checking it on the car, and it says 35 degrees outside, but I think that's wrong. I'm not sure if that's right or not. Probably not. But yeah, I'll adjust that reel. I wanted to do it today, but with the wind and my fingers freezing the way that they were, it's just like, no, I can't do it today. All right, so we've got 18 new followers, 7,531 total views. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming in this morning. We didn't get no fish. This is the third time this year we've skunked. If it does not warm up the way I think it's going to next week, then it'll be time to start cleaning up reels and getting tackles restocked and everything, and hanging out just and wait for spring to get here. But I think it's gonna warm up next week, back into the 50s. If it does, then it's gonna appreciate the share. It's going to help us out a little bit, and we'll be able to start throwing some crankbaits. That's my goal for next week, is to start throwing crankbaits. I need to buy another shallow diving chartreuse crankbait that KVD made, and throw it out here. That's what I caught my PB on last year, and a couple other fish. I need to stock up on jerkbaits too. I don't have enough jerkbaits. I only have like one out of 20 pounds of tackle. I have one jerkbait, and that's it. That's how much of a jerkbait I use. But I don't do a lot of fishing in the winter. I usually sit in the house and stay nice and toasty and drink my coffee and watch TV and watch everybody else fish on YouTube and stuff like that. They're in the deep water when it's cold. That's a fish. Yeah, I know. Well, last time when we came out, well, they're in a grass line right now, right, in the deep water grass line where I'm at, and I hooked one earlier, and I could feel it shaking its head, and it got nose down into the grass, and I couldn't get it out. I didn't want to horse it out, and I'm actually looking out there where it was at. I didn't want to horse it out or anything like that, because I probably would have broken the line, lost the bait and the fish, so it got off in the grass line. It'll be there next year. But yeah, you're right. Later in the day. But shit, later in the day, I've got so much stuff to do later on in the day. And then tomorrow, I've got to rotate tires on this car. I don't really want to have to rotate tires, but I've got to rotate tires tomorrow. Put the two in the front and the back, and the back in the front. Oh, that's good. It's we like it. It's smaller than the old one, of course, but it's working out really good. It stays warmer because we're on the bottom floor, and then we have the apartment above us, so it's not as doesn't take as much electric stuff like that to do anything yet. Now I don't know how it's going to be during the winter, but right now it's not that bad. Misty likes it, Trendy likes it. That's all that matters. It's the first time that Trendy's lived outside of public housing her whole life. So it's working out pretty good. Let's see. Appreciate y'all coming hanging out this morning, this afternoon. 64 people in the building. I will go back and follow anybody that follow me, so just give me time to do that. It takes me a little bit of time to follow everybody back. Last time I had 138 followers in the last live I did. I had 138 new followers, and it took me like a week to check everybody out and to follow everybody back. So that's cool. The newspapers won't. Yeah, well, they've actually not been that bad. I mean, it was, the whole fighting thing has kind of came to a stop. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Yeah, they don't fight as much as what they did. I think Trendy's getting older or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. We moved out and then fighting just kind of stopped. Something was going on somewhere that I don't know about. Appreciate the likes. But yeah, I'll I said there's always 62 people in here and only a few chatting. So the thing is with me, I'm not going to go through and do it right now, of course. But it's an interactive chat, which means you come in and say hello, what's up, how you doing, ask questions, leave a comment, all that good stuff. And I'll do the same. If not, and if you look suspicious or anything like that, that's what I'm looking at right now, then you'll get the removal from the room, and right now everybody looks okay. So, but yeah, we always want to make sure we come in and say hello, how you doing, tap the screen, all that good stuff, so that I know that you're an actual real person. If not, then I can always go back later and remove whoever I need to remove. Yeah, we was hilarious when those two went in. Yeah, they don't go at it too much. Very true. I worked at my dad's hardware and automotive store. We had cable TV, and we would sit and watch. Yeah, we did too. We watched it on YouTube. Well, I watch it on YouTube now. I try to be, but yeah, they're not fighting. They're not fighting as much anymore as they were, which is a good thing. See, I said that, and like 15 people took off. So that's amazing. When you say those words, people just whoop, poof, they're gone. 7,780 new views, 19 new followers. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming in, hanging out. Yeah, I try to be as real as I can be. I'll tell you how it is and what I think in a heartbeat. And if it's not right, correct me. I'm always open to learn new things. I won't argue too much. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Depends on what it is. But yeah, Bash University. I think it's like $20 a month to do Bash University. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. I'll go back through later and check you out. And these are my gloves. I know who was it? I don't know if anybody was in here earlier. I was talking about my wife letting me have an early Christmas present. Those are the gloves. I had a pair earlier or before, and I wore them out after 2 years, and then she let me have the new ones this year early. I was like, thank God. Good morning, how you doing? Because last time my fingers froze and I was dying. So we made a trip to Academy, and I seen them and she let me have them a month early. It is what it is. She knows I like to fish. Let's see, what else is there that I can sit here and ramble on about? Really not a whole lot more. Hopefully y'all are having a good morning. But yeah, she let me have them early. She bought me a bunch of weights, a bunch of hooks, a new chatterbait. I already know what she got me for Christmas because I was there. Especially when it comes to fishing stuff, she'll either ask me or she'll take me with her. So she got me weights, chatterbaits, hooks. I think she got hooks. I can't remember. I know she got weights because I'm almost out. Let's see what else. She got me a Yeti mug. I didn't ask for that. She just asked me for one, and I said, okay, whatever. I don't ask her for anything. And then what else? Oh, yeah, and the gloves. She was going to give me 2 pairs, and I said, no, I just want one. One's enough. Once this pair wears out, then I'll get another one. But I am going to go back over to Academy one day, maybe next week, and I'm going to do another live from there without my wife with me. That way I can stay in there as long as I want. Last time when I did it, she was with me, and she was literally, I was trying to do the live from Academy, and she was behind me with the shopping cart, pushing me to get out of the store. So she was literally pushing me with the cart to hurry up, so I couldn't stay in as long as I wanted to. When I go live next week, yeah, it'll be maybe next week I'll get to do it. We'll go in there and we'll look at some reels, we'll look at some baits, and just hang out and do that kind of stuff. Like I said, I wanted to do it this week, but not happening. Let's see. So it's 10:52. At 11 o'clock, I'm going to end this thing and go home. I don't know what I'm going to do when I go home. Probably watch TV and make a cake. If my daughter doesn't make my wife's birthday cake, then I'm going to do it. Which doesn't take that much, really. I've never heard or sold those kind of gloves. We sold honey fishing on base minnows. Yeah, I got these from Academy. They're actually keeping my hands pretty warm, warmer than I thought. The only thing was what the tip of my thumb was getting cold from it being out on the reel. And this would be the hand that I'd take the bait or the grass off the bait with, and that's what would make this hand cold. Then my feet started getting cold, and I knew that would be the end of it. Especially with 2 pairs of socks on. Like, these cost like, I don't know, $15 or something. Somewhere in there. I was like, hey, you know what, that's fine with me. Oh, yeah, I forgot to give myself, I always give myself likes. If I don't give myself likes, then I don't expect anybody else to like it either. We've got 2.4K likes. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming in and hanging out. Appreciate the gifts, appreciate the likes, appreciate the comments. Appreciate the follows if I didn't say that already. Like I said, I'll go back through and follow pretty much everybody that's followed me. Of course, I look at everything and see how things are first. But anyway, the wind is not going to settle down, and I've been sitting here letting this car warm up for a good 30 minutes. So that's insane. But yeah, if we go live anymore today, then be from the house. When we just hang out, I can just sit outside and freeze, or we can hang out in the house, do whatever. And then tomorrow, the way it looks right now, it'll be from the house. Wednesday, we will fish again, though. I don't know if we'll catch anything, but we're going to fish. I won't forget the seasoning or the hot sauce. Whenever the live's over, if you want to message me, let me look. Okay. Yeah, I should be able to find you. If you don't message me, then I should be able to find you fairly easy. And I will send you my address. Once again, I appreciate that very greatly. And I'll try it out and I'll do a video of it. Like I said, I like spicy Cajun stuff, so I'll do a video once I get it. my hands are. That's one thing about these. Maybe I need to pull them up a little bit more. They're kind of big, but they only make these in two sizes, medium and large. Well, they make medium, large, and extra large. So you just have to figure out which size your hand is. And mine's a medium. I wish they made it small, but if they made it too small, then they'd probably tear up on me way too fast. Okay. I'm just looking real quick before I. Appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out. I'm hoping it warms up next week. I'll put it that way. It's great to put it on about now. Okay. I'll try it. I'm sure I'll like it. I don't know why I wouldn't. But yeah, I'll definitely try it. I've had some seasonings sent to me from over at YouTube too, and I tried them and they were good. Some rubs actually, and I put it on almost everything. The habanero, I think it's a habanero rub that I've got, and I put it on almost everything. I'm trying to think now. Yeah, it's habanero. One of them's habanero, and I put it on almost everything. So, but anyway, I've ran out of stuff to talk about. If anybody has any questions or anything like that, other than I'm gonna go home, sit around for a little bit. Probably have to run to Walmart. Other than that, oh, this is local made. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, I'll try it. I don't have a. Oh, someone. I don't know who it was. I don't know what live it was either. Oh, it was last night. I was watching a live, and somebody was eating ranch and stuff like that. Which that's cool. I've ate crickets. Crickets are they're okay. I had a what was it? Bacon and cheese flavored cricket. They don't, believe me, they don't taste like cricket. We love to eat and drink, yeah. Well, believe me, I do too. Believe it or not, I weigh almost 200 pounds. I saw them harvest more than 50 species of peppers on my garden. Oh, I saw them harvest. That's cool. I'll eat a habanero. I'll eat jalapenos, and that's pretty much as close as I'll get. Now, the ghost pepper sandwich that Burger King makes, I think it is, them suckers are hot. I'm not gonna lie. I'll tell you what. Yeah, more than 50 species of peppers. I used to grow peppers whenever I had a garden. I'd have green peppers, habaneros, and then jalapenos. Oh, how tall am I? 5'11". I'm 5'11", and I weigh 210 pounds. So I'm not a small person by any means. And I have about 34 tattoos. Everybody always, you always say something, you've got 34 tattoos, and everybody's like, wow, 34. I mean, a lot of people have more than that, but I have 34. Before anyone asks. Yep. 5'11" and 210 pounds. 5'10", that's cool. Yeah, my wife, she's a lot shorter than I am. Our daughter has already passed her up in height. My daughter's gonna be tall, I think. And then, like I said, some people, I don't show them a lot, but I have a lot of tattoos. My mother is actually Native American, which she won't get on camera for anything. I've tried to get her to come up on camera for YouTube and stuff like that, and she won't do it. So it's just like, okay. Let's see what's happening. All right, it's 11 o'clock. It's time for me to go home. My daddy was 6'4". That's cool. Yeah, my dad was tall too. My dad was like 6'1", 6'2", from what I remember. Didn't seem a lot. Really wasn't around, so can't really remember. Mom had to be mom and dad. She done all right. She raised 3 of us. We all grown up, got married, got kids. Some of us have been married twice. But let's see something. All right, I'm gonna jump. Yeah, if you want to message me, and I'll send you my address, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna go. God bless. Be safe. Love y'all. I'll catch y'all later. If I go live this afternoon, it'll be from the house. If not, then it'll be tomorrow. I'll see y'all later. 3 times? Yeah. I've only been married twice. First time was a mistake. Second time was okay. But I'm gonna jump. Y'all have fun. God bless. Be safe. Love y'all. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.